Plastic pollution is now the name of a terrible problem. This problem has become a cause of headaches all over the world. Huge amounts of plastic are being produced all over the world every day. In the last 6 decades, the amount has stood at 6.3 billion metric tons. But plastic does not rot easily and does not mix with soil. It takes about 400 years to rot. So most of the plastic is still there. About 11% of it has disappeared. 91% remains. These are lying in the sewers, on the roads. A large part of it fell into the sea. About 14 million tons of contaminated plastic falls into the sea every year. At present, 80% of the sea's waste and polluted waste is plastic. Marine animals are forced to eat this plastic, but died of indigestion. Again, plastic gets stuck in the throats of many animals. In a word, the world's climate. So, what is the solution? Scientists, researchers and technologists are working on this. One such admirable initiative is called Miniwiz. All the various initiatives and efforts of this Taiwan-based organization to eliminate plastic pollution are truly astonishing. And, behind it is founder Arthur Huang. Arthur Huang is an architect and civil engineer. Born in Taiwan, he moved to the United States at the age of 11. He studied architecture at Cornell University. There he received several awards for his work. This includes the Charles Goodwin Sands Medal. This award is given for outstanding work in architecture or art. Arthur then moved to Harvard. He completed his master's in architecture in 2004. But his special interest was in green business. While studying, he saw many people talking about solving environmental pollution problems. But none of this is so realistic. It is not seen that anyone has really worked on this later. Arthur wondered what could be done. At this time he returned to his native Taiwan and began teaching architecture at Tunghai University. He also started teaching as a part-time assistant professor at the National Chiao Tung University. At this point, Arthur Huang understands better that the real work is not being done on the issue of environmental pollution. His focus is on plastic pollution. He thinks that if somehow plastic can be recycled and used, it will solve a big problem. But what will these plastics be used for? To find the answer to this question, Arthur turned to his studies and experience. Architecture. Miniwiz's goal was very strange. It may sound unusual to hear this in 2022, when Miniwiz is almost 19 years old. When Arthur Huang embarked on Miniwiz in 2005, he was joined by another Tunghai University graduate, Jarvis Liu. The two of them decide together that they will make different things from different types of waste that are needed to build houses, furniture and houses. They have not stopped thinking, they have really developed such a process. Plastic trash tech. Using this technology, Miniwiz makes hexagonal tiles from plastic waste. A tile can be made with 5 plastic bottles. One tile can be made from the lid of 50 bottles and the ring on the mouth of the bottle with the lid. These are not future technologies. Such tile Miniwiz have already made a lot and are making regularly. Miniwiz is also making different types of bricks with plastic waste. The word brick is not appropriate here, because bricks are made by burning the soil. One such brick is called poly brick. These transparent bricks are both strong and durable. There will be no lack of natural light inside due to clarity. Plastics are said to be soundproof, although this depends largely on the thickness of the walls. Designed in such a way that the required LEDs and solar panels can be placed inside. Another type of brick is made by Miniwiz, named polybar. It is not transparent. It also has soundproof features. There is no need to build a wall with polymer on it with a separate mortar, the cement paste used to make the walls between two bricks. Polybar has its own pin and lock system. The pin will sit in a certain groove, 2 polybars will get stuck. There is also a second version, Bricklight. If needed, cement or concrete can be mixed for interior design. Made from plastic waste, made of plastic. Maybe you are wondering, is it really possible to build a strong, livable house with plastic? How real is it? If you think like this, a bigger surprise is waiting for you. Eco-Ark. This 9-story public museum is an eco-building or eco-friendly house. Made entirely with 1.5 million recycled plastic bottles. It uses Miniwiz's own invention polypropylene. Built in 2010, the museum is open to the public. The whole house runs with natural light during the day. There are also solar panels. Eco-Ark stores solar energy throughout the day. With that power, all the LED lights inside it run at night. It weighs 50% less than a normal building. But it is capable of handling any natural disaster. Eco-Ark has also been featured as a National Geographic megastructure. Not only that, Nike Kicks Lounge has made Miniwiz in Taiwan for Nike, a world-renowned company for making shoes and sneakers. Built in 2019, 80% of these eco-buildings are completely eco-friendly. That's why Miniwiz has collected 250 pairs of old sneakers from Taiwanese sneaker lovers. The upper part of the shoe, sole and insole have been recycled as required. In addition, 12,000 bottles have been recycled to make 2,600 air bricks. It is another building material invented by Miniwiz, like brick. Miniwiz has worked on several such large projects. When the whole world came to a standstill during the recent COVID-19 or coronavirus disaster, Arthur Huang took up the plan to build a hospital ward with plastic waste. Not only did he stop planning, he really made this ward. From the various medical supplies, equipment, beds and the entire infrastructure used in the ward, everything is made of plastic waste. According to Arthur Huang, he was inspired by ancient Roman installations to process plastic waste. In ancient Rome, a vessel called a terracotta amphora was used to transport oil, wine, and grain. Originally made of ceramics, these pots look like vases. However, it sometimes contained various minerals and glass. At the end of use, these pots were discarded when the oil or wine ran out. These were later dismantled, processed, and used to build home infrastructure. This is what Arthur Huang is all about. He has been working on it ever since. Miniwiz is currently producing about 1,200 items needed to make homes, furniture and medical supplies on a regular basis. Everything they are making is from plastic waste. The purpose here is certainly not to build plastic houses. The purpose is to utilize plastic waste and solve the problem of plastic pollution. The whole world is now working to solve the problem of plastic pollution, air pollution, in general, environmental pollution. Although many countries are not very enterprising. However, not many countries are at risk like Bangladesh. If the global warming average is not kept below 2 degrees by 2050, much of the southern part of the country could be submerged. Such initiatives by Miniwiz could play an important role in solving global warming and pollution problems. Everyone just has to come forward on their own initiative. One of the biggest proofs of that is the way to go if you want to, Miniwiz and Arthur Huang. So, that's all for today. If you enjoy the video and found it informative, then like it and share it with your friends. Never forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon next to it, so that you can watch our video at first. Thanks for watching and have a good day, and try to stop plastic pollution from your home. Thanks again.